So this is a really good question. First, we have to take this line, which I'm calling the second line of the equation, and convert it into slope-intercept form. So we want to subtract 5x from both sides, and then this cancels out. And then we want to write our new equation, negative 2y equals negative 5x plus 8, because it has to be in slope-intercept form. We want all of our equations to look like this guy, so that we can properly format the equation of a line. So now we're left with a negative 2 in front of the y. So we're going to divide that by negative 2 and then do that to both sides. Divide each side by negative 2 and you'll get your complete y equals 5 over 2x and then negative 4. Positive 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. So this is the first part of what we are looking for, the second line. Now it says which of the reason we're looking for this line is because it says the first line passes through the origin and is perpendicular to the second line with the equation. 5 over 2 is the slope. Because this line is perpendicular to the other line, what do we call this? A line perpendicular to the given line and passing through the origin has the form y equals mx. The slope of the given line, 5 over 2, the negative reciprocal would be the slope of the other line. So reciprocal and negative. So that will be the slope of the line that we are looking for, negative 2 over 5. This is the slope of the first line, and this is the slope. The 5 over 2 is the slope of the second line. Now, which of the following could be an equation of the first line? We're looking for one that has a slope of negative 2 over 5. I know that this one's tempting, but it's positive 2 over 5, not negative 2 over 5. But we have to look at the other problems and see that they're not in slope-intercept form anyway. So we're going to take the first two options and we're going to actually just solve them the way that we did the first one, so that you can see which one has the slope of negative 2 over 5. So subtract 5 from both sides, subtract 5 from both sides, negative 5. So it's negative 2y equals negative 5x plus 8. And then you divide both sides by negative 2. Ooh, running out of space. Let me... 1 second. Yeah, I was running out of space, so I moved the problem from a little bit to the right and zoomed out a bit. So when we divide y by when we divide negative 2 by negative 2, the y, it cancels out. And so we're left with positive 5 over 2x minus 4. Which is exactly what we had over here. This was the other line anyway. And they're asking which could be the equation of the first line. This is actually the equation of the second line. So we're going to say no to this problem. Now we're going to try the other one. 2x plus 5y equals 0. Negative 2x. Negative 2x. And we get 5y equals negative 2x. And we divide both sides by 5, and we are left with y equals negative 2 over 5x. What a coincidence. Aren't these the same? Yes, this is the slope that we were looking for. So this is going to be our problem. Which of the following could be an equation of the first line? 2x plus 5y equals 0, because its slope follows, because its slope is perpendicular to the first line's slope. And so we're using the reciprocal rule to find the slopes. I hope this has helped you. And if you have any other questions, don't feel free to contact me through Patreon down below in the link.